Hello, everyone. Named Lisa JJ Muti, so Josh reviews everybody. Right now, I want to give you another Digimon review. This is Digimon review for season 5 called Data Squad. And I just recently watched this season for the first time, and I gotta say this. This was a great season of Digimon. What is the story about? Okay, here's the thing, everybody. In this entire digital world, when Digimon's, there's a secret organization or a police squad called the Data Squad, and in Japanese version, this show is called Saviors. But in Data Squad, or Saviors, however you want to call it, there are police force to watch over to make sure Digimon do not cause any damage to the real world, and they are basically are on patrol against other outside Digimon that go crazy and try to destroy civilization in their world. And we get three characters. Marcus with Agumon. This is a different brand of Agumon. This is not the same old Agumon that you see in the first Avenger or second Avenger. This is a different Agumon with a different personality. Marcus is like, he wants to be an ultimate fighter. He wants to fight for everything. And him and Agumon go into fist battle. Yup. A Digimon and human fight. Fist fight. Awesome. Thomas is a very interesting character. He's my favorite character of Digimon Data Squad. He's like he was before in Data Squad, and he actually works well with his Digimon partner. And his a personal entire backstory about, here's the thing, he witnesses his own mother's death right in front of him. He has a kind of bad relationship with his father throughout. He has a gorgeous relationship with his half sister. I wrote down her name, Relena. And we get this one girl named Yoshi, who is voiced by the American Sora. If you see in the back of me, Sora in the background, if you could zoom in right there. But yeah, same person who did Sora's voice, well, did Yoshi's voice. So when you hear how she sounds and how she's trying to separate these two, Marcus and Thomas, who are basically like Matt and Ty in a lot of cases, that it sounds a lot like Sora. You could just tell. I look back, I'm like, that sounds like so much like Sora. But yeah, going back to these characters, they're out there to patrol, and they're trying to go to the digital world and to stop these Digimon from attacking the human world. And we've learned this backstory of who started the war between Digimon and humans. And it's just, you can see both sides of the story. You can see how the humans are affected by this, how they're scared of Digimon. You can see how the Digimon are affected by this because about the troubling past of when humans first came into the digital world. And this doesn't, again, this is a different universe. It's like nearly every single season of Digimon is a different universe. And this season of Digimon is just really trying to unite humans and Digimon together. We get this, there are some incredible villains in Digimon Data Squad. I wrote them freaking down. We got the Bio-Hybrid Trio, and they are only like a medium-sized villains, but these villains right here, they're actually not that freaking bad. They're interesting characters. They each have their own personal backstory, except for one of them, and basically they're used by this. They're basically hybrid Digimon. They're let the government experiment them in order to become bigger and stronger, and they just want to basically do their job, and I just want to, and the main villain to me is Karada. Out of like 48 episodes, he's 38 episodes. He's a human that's trying to take over the digital world, eliminate all Digimon, and trying to rule over both the digital and human world. He is not a complex character, but he is one of those sneaky, sleazeballs of all time, and he is the best probably villain of Digimon. He's in the top 5 best villain of Digimon ever, just because of the amount of destruction and the amount of war he has caused and damage that he's caused throughout the digital world and the human world for so many years. Yeah, he's a fucked up individual. And overall, each character has a past, and sometimes their past are reflected upon the digital world. And overall, for 38 episodes, you got a pretty dang great season of Digimon. There are. I also like how Marcus' relationship with his sister Christy. They're not the typical normal Digimon sibling, how they are, because usually the Digimon siblings throughout the entire franchise are always very close, and they should be like what Digimon siblings should be, or what people's siblings should be. But in Digimon Data Squad, Marcus and his sister Christy, they have that typical like, oh, I'm a big brother, I'm gonna annoy you, and she's so annoyed by him, she's embarrassed by him. That's like you know what? That's a new change, because most of the in Digimon series, always the human siblings all the time, they're very close to each other, or they've done something for each other, and they never want to abandon each other. They have a great backstory with that, and that talks a lot about Thomas and his half sister Relena. and they're extremely close. Marcus and his sister Christy, they're close. It's just she's embarrassed by him, and there's just so much like it's just a normal drama right there, and I just love it. And also, but what I'm not a fan about this season, what I'm not a fan about Digimon Data Squad, and a lot of people are going to be upset at me about this, but it has a lot of similarities to Digimon Season 1. The digital rift happens, you can see upside down, oh look, after a big destruction battle against one of the biggest forces of evil, like how Myo's mom was against the humans in Digimon Season 1, well, Kurata was like the main villain of freaking Digimon Data Squad, and then he caused so much destruction. And then there's this digital rift where the human world can see the digital world from above. It's the same thing like Digimon Data Squad. So they go back and just fight the last evil step with Digimon Season 1. They had the Dark Masters, and they had a lot more episodes to just show more and to develop these characters more. In this one, it had like 10 episodes, and you dealt with the Royal Knights before King Draco, and I'm very disappointed in the King Draco, who he was ultimately at the end. I'm just not a fan of what they did to King Draco. I don't want to spoil it too much, but yeah, King Draco was a very disappointing villain in my opinion. Very disappointing. The Royal Knights were interesting characters, and overall the epilogue was pretty awesome, and overall the season had a continued story arc. I wish like certain characters like freaking I want to say Yoli, but her name is not Yoli, it's Yoshi. Freaking Yoshi right here, this girl right here. I prefer that she had a little bit more interaction with Marcus or with Thomas, just a little bit more, but she kept going in and out as a character. I still enjoy her. And one other character before I forget to mention, Keenan. He has a great backstory as well, being raised by Digimon, born a human. He's like a little Tarzan in some cases, and how he's been brainwashed to hate Digimon. And overall, there's a lot of deaths in this freaking season. And most of the deaths never get resurrected, and that is greatly saddened, but it's ultimately about the peace between humans and Digimon and what people have sacrificed. And I see out my 3 favorite characters, it's gonna be Thomas, Marcus, and then I want to put Keenan, but I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to land all these characters. But overall, Digimon Data Squad, or Saviors, however you want to call it, I watched the English version. I did not watch the Japanese version. I don't have that, so I watched the English version, and I was just amazed at how good it was. And there are some, like I said, there are some complaints I have. I don't like that the only King Draco storyline only gets 10 episodes, and his overall character when it was revealed was kind of disappointing. I mean, the last 2 episodes disappointing. It's just also the fact that Marcus could just punch a Digimon and then he gets the data, then DNA, and he basically makes them go to the next level, and that's how he was able to get Agumon to Digivolve. And there's one thing I also want to talk about. They did a new Digivolution. Instead of Mega Devolution as the final form, there is Burst Devolution, which is like another final form. And I really did enjoy that. I thought that was tremendously awesome and good. And it was just a lot of fun. Digimon Data Squad, there are some hits and misses with the episodes, but overall you're going to have a feel good time. It's only 48 episodes, the shortest I believe of all the Digimon seasons. But overall it had a lot more sense than most Digimon seasons. It made up for Digimon Frontier by a long side, in my opinion. And out of a 10, I'm going to give it a 9.3 out of 10. And I have recently watched all the Digimon seasons. Next one up after this video is going to be Exo Wars, or I forgot that thing, new Digimon thing. It's with Shoutmon. I forgot the freaking name. But overall, Digimon Data Squad, fantastic season. Again, 9.3. Gonna do the other videos. Check out the other 2 seasons of Digimon, the other 4 seasons that I have uploaded. So let me know what y'all think, everyone. Subscribe if you like this. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I respect yours. Let me know what y'all think about Digimon Data Squad. And soon I'll be doing the top 6 Digimon seasons. Also, when the Try movies come out more often, and then I'm gonna rank each 6 of the movies. I'm going to rank each movie individually. So yeah, I'm going to try to watch all Digimon as much as possible. I even invest money into buying all this stuff, but still. Digimon Data Squad, love it to this, love it. So happy I just recently bought it. Just really good, well-written characters. And granted, some of it felt like it was ripping off Digimon Season 1 just a tiny bit. But overall, its character arc, different storylines, I enjoyed. So yeah, Digimon Data Squad, I believe right now is my third favorite. I really, really enjoy Data Squad. Definitely a keeper. Alright, everyone. I'm Jaleese signing off from you with everybody. Bye.